Hey kids, I'm back. So today, as promised, I'm gonna teach you how to make the pork sinigang. You guys remember last time I taught you how to clean or wash rice? So you do the same, and the second time you wash it, don't throw away the soup or the broth, but you save it. So it's like this, and then we use it for sinigang. First ingredient you have to prepare is the pork. Since we're making pork sinigang today, one is pork loin rib, country style ribs. Two is cut it up in smaller slices. So for a sinigang, this much is this big of a slice is good. So you have to cut it like that. Okay, so once you have it all cut up like this size, we're gonna put it in the pressure cooker. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you can put it in a regular pot, and it takes about 1 to 1.5 to cook until it's tender. So if you don't have much time like myself, I normally just use the pressure cooker. Okay, so now we're gonna put the rice broth. If you remember, one quart of rice broth in the pressure cooker. The pork. And a little bit of salt. So I would say put about 1 teaspoon or half a teaspoon of salt. And then we cover the pressure cooker. And if this is your first time using a pressure cooker, make sure that you close it properly. Otherwise it wouldn't work and the pressure is gonna come out. So you can see here that you heard it lock. Okay, so while the pork is cooking, we're gonna prepare the vegetable ingredients. So we're gonna have 2 tomatoes, medium size. So this is just regular plum tomato. So you cut them in just small cubes. Then put them in a small bowl. Now we're gonna cut the same size of so this one is an onion, just a medium sized onion. We're also gonna cut it the same size as the tomato. Just like this, just like that size. Okay. Alright, so there you go. You put it in the bowl. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt. It's not too much, just a little. And then you basically smash it so the vegetables are mixed together. Use your hands. This is one of the secrets of a good sinigang is to do this before you put it in the pork mix. So you see how I'm doing it, like the juice of the tomato, you're basically just grinding them with your fingers, and you get the tomato really blended well with the onion. Then just basically set it aside. Okay, so the other ingredient that I normally put in sinigang is we use radish in the Philippines, but here, since I cannot see radish or labanos, I use turnip. So this is you can get them again in regular grocery like Wegmans, and it looks like this. So you basically peel these the skin. So if you are not good with knives, fish peeler, don't do like me, but I'm very used to doing this. So this is what it looks like inside. It's all white. Okay. Okay, so cut it like this. So about like this much. So this is about half an inch thick and about 2 inches by 1 inch. So this size. So you do this for all. Okay. Alright, so that's what it looks like once you have it cut. Okay, so the other ingredient that we normally put in sinigang is long beans or sitaw in Tagalog. So for this one, I already blanched it and then froze it. So you'll see they're frozen. They come in a very long string. So you first cut them in about 2 inches long, like this much. And for if you're using the long beans or sitaw, probably about 10 pieces would be good enough for the amount that we're cooking. So look like this much. If you don't have sitaw, you can use string beans that you can get from Wegmans. So that's what it looks like. There we go. Okay. Okay. So another important ingredient for sinigang is the pepper. So this is not a very hot pepper. This kind of pepper is ideal for sinigang. They're not very hot, but they're hot enough to give the taste. So you just basically just break them in half. Don't cut them up in smaller pieces because that's gonna make it too spicy. Right, you just set it aside. Okay, so the last ingredient is spinach. In the Philippines, we actually use the water spinach or kangkong, but we don't have that here, so I just put spinach. So just put a handful, not too much. So I'm gonna make that much. Okay, so that's our ingredient. We're gonna put it later, but for now we're just waiting for our pork to cook. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes. I think that's good enough. So this is the first time you're using a pressure cooker. You guys have to be very careful on how to open it. So first, turn off the stove. Before, don't open it yet because the pressure will all come out and it'll kind of burn you. This top, you have to remove it first. And it's gonna, there, see that? So let the steam, all the pressure come out first before you open the pot. Okay, so you see all that pressure, all the steam that is coming out of the pressure cooker. It's very important that you let it all come out before opening it. Okay, so now that it's pretty much all pressure is gone, you can open the pot. Okay, alright, so that's good. So that's what it looks like. So you can see how pork is all cooked and it's all tender. So now we can start putting the ingredients. First thing you're gonna put is the tomato and the onion that we mixed together earlier. So you just like put it inside. Let it simmer. It's gonna probably take about 2 minutes. Let it cook. It's been boiling for about 2 minutes now, so we can put the next ingredient. First, I want to share with you one of the reasons why our sinigang is so good. We use this, I use the magic sarap. So I normally put about just 1/2 teaspoon. So this magic syrup you can buy in Filipino grocery. And then now that that's been boiling, we can now put the turnip. So again, this is what the turnip looks like. We're gonna put them here. So turnip is normally, because they're thick and they're big, normally takes about 5 minutes to cook. So we're gonna let it continue to boil. Okay, so our sinigang has been cooking 5 minutes now. You can see the change a little bit in color. So this is perfect. Now you can put the next ingredient, the string beans or the long beans, and you can also put the pepper at the same time, so all the greens. Okay, so since I already pre-cooked the beans beforehand, it should not take very long, maybe 1 to 2 minutes. If you're using fresh string beans, you should put them together with the turnip and cook them for about 5 minutes at the same time as the turnip. But again, because I already pre-cooked the string beans, I'm putting it a little bit later. So now they're both together. So that should only take about 2 minutes. The next ingredient, which is the most important one, is the sinigang cube. This is the tamarind cube. This is what makes it sour. In the Philippines, we use a fresh tamarind. They look like that, but this one is already in a cube, which is so much easier to use. And then you take out the cube. Alright, so the cube looks like this. For 1 quart, 1 cube is good enough. That's perfect for this much. That's what it looks like. Okay, so just put it there. So you should taste it, see if it's salty enough for you. So it needs a little bit of salt for me. I'm just gonna add a little bit. Okay. Alright, so the sinigang mix or the cube will dissolve. Probably takes a minute to dissolve, which is really good, perfect for the timing. So just leave it for a minute. That's what it looks like so far. It's almost ready. Just turn off the stove now since we're almost done. And then you just add the spinach. You don't want to overcook the spinach, and they cook really, really fast. So if you just mix it in a few minutes, this is gonna be it's all gonna cook fast. Alright, so there you go. That's pork sinigang. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoy it.